harder.
Any other lineup changes from last game?
No.
You've developed a close relationship with Chuck since you got here, and he's part of the reason, at least partially, why you're here. What was your reaction to the news yesterday?
He is the reason why I'm here. I loved working for him. Very intelligent hockey guy. I think takes a hit for some other prior situations, if I can put it that way. Never really had a full team that he expected with Coots and Ellis and Cam this year, losing TK this year. Some of the previous drafts put him in a spot when he takes over. A good man. Having said all that, he understands the business. I understand the business. It happens. It happens to all of us. You're going to get fired. But I have nothing but respect for the guy, and I love the time I work with him. I wish I worked with him longer.
You've been very blunt about where the organization's at, where they need to go. That's this long process. In their statement, it was the first time that ownership has said bluntly that they agree with you. I guess, is that exciting to you to understand that everyone's on the same page and they're trying to start a new chapter?
Yeah, I haven't read the statement. I believe even when Chuck was here, when Chuck, myself, and Dave had a very important meeting, I thought a few weeks ago, we were all on the same page. And it continues. I met with Danny last night for a couple hours. We're on the same page. I don't think it's changed because Chuck was fired, because I believe we were all speaking the same language. There's a situation in Philly, these certain words that you use or don't use seems to change the thought of what we're doing. I think we all understand what we have to do. And as much as I'll miss Chuck, I look forward to working with Danny, who's very bright. And I've known him for a long time, so really excited about the opportunity with him also.
Yeah, you've said for a long time now that you think Danny is a great hockey-minded and you enjoyed talking to him, even though he has this interim tag right now. Yeah. What are you most looking forward to in these next couple of months working with him on?
Yeah, we've had a lot of discussions during the year anyway. He was involved in the interview process with me, with Chuck and Flaherty, spent a lot of time with them, have had many conversations about where we need to go here. It's exciting for me to see a young man that's put his time in. I coached him when he first broke in. I've watched him throughout his career. First-class person. It's exciting for me to see a guy start in something that he really wants, and I'm very fortunate to be part of it with him.
How much easier is the transition because he's part of that team that you've worked with for this past year?
Yeah, we've already spoken about a lot of different things as far as what we think needs to happen with the team, and we've spoken about individual players. Have asked him a number of times this year his thoughts on certain players that have struggled, that may have struggled with me. We've had a lot of different conversations about a lot of different things. So the conversation stays the same. He happens to carry the GM title right now. As I said, a good man loses his job. A good man comes in and takes it. So I'm looking forward to working with him.
When you look at that project he did with, or he's still doing with Konechny, is that exciting to, one, see that he's trying to look for new ways to help the team, but two, that he wants to be that hands-on? Yeah.
He has convictions as far as where he thinks we need to go. Spent a lot of time talking about players last night, situations as far as where we think we need to add on our team. He's a class guy, very unassuming, but he's strong too. I think he has some strong thoughts about what has to happen here. And again, I want to help out in any way, and looking forward to working with him.
Kind of following up on that, what kind of input, if at all, do you anticipate having in the interview process for both of these positions?
Oh, we haven't even talked about that. I'm a coach. You know, my job is to coach the hockey team. We didn't get into any type of conversations that way. I think Danny and I are going to help one another. He's a young man jumping into a situation here. that we're trying to fix. He wants my thoughts, I'm going to give him. I've asked for his thoughts all year long, so I'll continue doing that. But as far as interview processes, I'm going to coach the hockey team the best way, along with my staff, the best way we feel, and in conjunction with Danny's thoughts as we keep on pushing forward here.
When there's a big change like this in the organization, how do you broach the topic with your players?
We already did. Danny met with the team last night. All of hockey ops was at it was a 10 or 15 minute meeting. Danny expressed his thoughts. They all know. It's kind of a weird situation. But Danny, I really enjoyed what he said. I think the players did. No, you know what we do? The players play, we coach. We got to take care of this business down here on the ice level. Get through this. I think there's a lot of, it's a hard spot for Danny, who worked very closely with Chuck and respects him, but also was very excited about his opportunity. That's the crazy part about our business. Good people lose their jobs, good people come in and take them. We don't have many bad people in our game, and I think the players feel that way about Chuck and Danny.
The message this season has been that you guys are trying to get back to Flyers hockey, what Flyers hockey was. How important is it to have a guy like Danny at the helm who does understand truly what Flyers hockey is?
Yeah. He played in the organization. He's been involved in some of the thoughts as far as trying to fix this prior to me even coming here. I think the game, it's ever changing. I think Danny's on top of things as far as some of the changes that have gone in the game and where we need to go as a team. I'm going to learn from him. He's been in the organization longer than I. He knows more about some of the prospects that we do have. And that's a big part of our job here is to get younger, but also continue to try to find our way with people that we want in the organization, not just the young guys, but some maybe even some veteran guys that you bring in that you think are part of it. And so he has a lot of information as far as our prospects. I'm anxious to listen to him about it.
Thanks.
Okay.